Hey, what's up guys? I'm Eric on the GronkFan87. This video is for Mike, GronkFan87, and it's a response for his contest he's having. The contest ends tonight at 11:59 p.m. So if you have the chance before that time, make sure you go ahead and get your response in. It's a really neat contest. Got some interesting questions. It's been cool to hear some of the guys' responses for this. Pretty much what Mike wants us to do is go ahead and show our favorite pickups of 2013 so far, whether they be football, baseball, whatever you collect. He wants to hear our opinion or who we think is going to be in the finals for the NBA and the outcome of the finals. And then lastly, he wants to hear if we could pick one player that we would either play catch baseball or football with, or shoot a basketball around with. Who would that be? So I'm probably going to do all three major sports. That'd be basketball, football, and baseball. So I'll just go ahead and do all three of those. Let me get into it. The first one, the first part is he wants to see our favorite pickups of 2013. Now I had a lot of people send me stuff since the new year that I really do appreciate. The cat starts scratching the TV. I'm going to flip out. But I really couldn't pick one thing out and show it all, so I'm just gonna show a couple of my recent pickups that I'm really excited about. I didn't want to pick one person's thing that they sent me and put everybody else off. That's that's not what I do. I appreciate everything that I'm sent. So two things I actually haven't shown in videos yet. They're redemptions. I'm not sure if I'm gonna get them or not. First one here, you can see the name Justin Tucker. This is from what is it? Playoff? Or I'm sorry, yeah, is it Playoff? Or Playbook, I'm sorry. From Playbook. And the second one here is from Contenders. They're both Justin Tucker rookie autographs. I love the fact that some of the kicker cards were made this year. You don't typically see them. The last couple of years I say they have been making a little bit more of them. So Justin Tucker was a huge addition for us this year. Made some huge plays. Got us, kicked the field goal in the playoff game to get us to the AFC Championship game against the Broncos. Or the AFC Championship game was against the Patriots, and he kicked the field goal in the Broncos game, the double overtime game. He also had two big field goals in San Diego overtime game, which the Ravens had no business winning, but they did. So those are two pickups I'm pretty excited about, and then three more. I actually just showed these in my last video. Love these cards. I want to show them again. Tommy Streeter Blue Wave from my rainbow sets. Just amazing refractage on that. Same thing with the Courtney Upshaw. Beautiful card. And the last is the Bernard Pierce Blue Wave. Another beautiful card. Again, there's so many other things that I love that I've picked up that other people have sent me to. It's just there'd be way too many of them and it'd be a really long video, and I don't want to do that. Don't want to bore you guys. Let's see, for NBA Finals, my predictions. I was going to choose, and I think I heard somebody else say this, I was going to do Thunder and Heat, but with the Westbrook injury, I just don't think that they'll have the power to get past some of the teams in the later rounds. I really do like the Spurs, I always have. Plus there's a guy from my college that plays for them, Gary Neal, he went to Towson. But I am going to go with the Clippers. I like Blake Griffin, I like Chris Paul, and so I think it's probably going to end up being the Clippers versus the Heat. And I have to say, I think that the Heat will probably take it 2 years in a row. I really have no opinion as far as basketball. I don't care. The Heat win, the Clippers win, whatever. I don't really have any dog in the fight. There's players I like. I don't really like a certain team. I like John Wall. Always been a huge Baron Davis fan. Like Chauncey Billups growing up. So those guys. I never really followed teams in basketball. I always just followed players. So I have no dog in the fight. But I do think the Heat will probably end up winning. And then the last part, probably the most interesting question, I think. I really like this. I like some people's responses. Is we're supposed to pick a major athlete that we would either play catch with, baseball or football, or shoot a basketball around with. I'll start. Let's see, basketball. I think I'd probably shoot around, probably just with Baron Davis, because he was my favorite player when I was growing up. Him and Chauncey Billups. Maybe we'll do like a little 3-on-3 with 3 other players or something. they'd be carrying me, or maybe I'd be carrying them. I got a nasty 3-shot. Just kidding. I'm terrible at basketball. It's probably the only sport I didn't really play growing up. I had a basketball hoop outside. That was about the extent of my basketball skills. I was the neighborhood horse champion for like a day though. So there's that. I probably played with Baron Davis. I really liked him growing up. The years he was on the Golden State Warriors with Monte Ellis, he actually was he put up some serious points those years. Let's see what else. Who would I play catch with? Let's see. Right now, probably, and it might be an awkward game of catch because I don't think he really knows English that well. That would be Wei-Yin Chen. He's the Taiwanese pitcher for the Orioles. I just find his story really interesting. We'd probably need an interpreter to play with us, or translator, so when I asked him questions he doesn't just stare at me, because that would just make it awkward. And I just find his story really interesting. You know, he's a guy who came over here with no major league experience, started major league, started on the major league roster right away. His first game, I know I shared it before, he played against the Yankees. I mean, if I was a rookie, if it was my first game and it was against the Yankees, I'd be crapping my britches, honestly. But this guy stayed solid. You know, he didn't allow that to bother him. He didn't allow that Yankee mystique to bother him. I don't think he ended up winning, but he pitched a really good game. A game that, you wouldn't expect a rookie to pitch against the stacked Yankees lineup. So that'd be pretty neat. And then for football, who would I play catch with? Honestly, I'm going to have to choose. I'm probably going to choose two people. I'm going to have to go with. One would be Peyton Manning, just because I think it would be an awesome game of catch. He makes people better around him, so he would make me good too. So that would be exciting to see me make some circus catches, just because Peyton's throwing them to me. But I'd also want to include. I'd send an invite. I don't know if it get answered or not, because he's big time now. I'd send an invite to Joe Flacco. We could probably play like a three-way catch, do a triangle, maybe even do some monkey in the middle action. Me and Peyton back and forth with Flacco in the middle, jumping around trying to stop him. I don't think he could, because Peyton's got a cannon, and I'll just chuck it up, see who catches it. But yeah, I'd just play catch with those guys. I'd find it really interesting just to hear what Peyton had to say. I think he's just such a cerebral quarterback at this point in his career, because I think some of his physical skills have diminished a little bit, like his arm strength. So his main skill, his main strength now is that, his film study, his experience. So I think that'd be really cool just to hear. And of course, Joe Flacco, I got to talk to him, man. He just won the Super Bowl. He's got a smoking hot wife, yeah. About to have another kid. Just seems like a really down-to-earth guy. I don't know. We'll find out. Hopefully, I'll call up John Harbaugh, because we're good friends. And maybe hook that up at least with Joe Flacco. I don't know if Peyton will come or not, so we'll find out. But that's it, guys. Make sure you guys get on the contest. There's still about 3 hours left before it ends. And that's my responses. Thanks, Mike, for the contest, and thanks everybody for watching. Appreciate it.